Are we live? Are we live? Let's see what's going on, man. Let's see if we. All right, we good. We good money. It's Young, the one who do it. Numbers don't lie. That's the movement. Now let's get to it. It's a good day today. It's a good day today. Let me check and see. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Is my audio on? Is the audio? We good. We good money. All right, yeah, the audio's on. The audio's on. We good. We live. Had to make sure. Had to check back. But yeah, my energy is up today. Y'all see what it is, man. I'm in rare form right now. Literally have my water fast of 6 days. I'm on day number 6 of my water fast. I'm about to get to day number 7. That was my initial goal. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta bring the intro music. Let's get the intro music right. Can I figure out how to do that? Shout out to everybody that's been watching. Y'all in store for some real shit. If you've been watching, stay down. Stay down. It's gonna be a lot of dope things that come in the future. It's a lot of dope people that I'm connecting with. And I'm bringing my life all the way through and through. I'm bringing my network, and then it's gonna just y'all gonna see it. I don't do much of the talking other than when I'm right here talking to y'all, and it's the imperative things. But the behind the scenes, I don't do all of that. We're not gonna do all of that talking. But I'm feeling amazing today, nonetheless. 6 days into my water fast. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to do, you can do. I want y'all to know y'all can manifest anything that y'all want. Anything that y'all want. Literally, I think I was at like 500 subscribers last year. And now we damn near 8,000. We damn near 8,000 right now. So that's all coming from belief. That's all coming from putting in the work, the consistency. I'm just really starting to learn how to do this internet thing besides what I was already doing prior to getting here to be a content creator. I was already making music. I was already banging out in that situation. You know what I mean? I done made music. I done traveled the world. I done went on tours. I done did events, whether it was comedy, whether it was rap events, whether it was weed. You know what I'm saying? Got the weed moving. And I just gave all that shit up. I'll be honest, I gave all of that shit up. But I say all that to say, man, never stop believing in yourself and never stop being intentional. I done lost 20 damn pounds doing this fast right now. I lost 20 pounds. You feel me? So anyone trying to tie in, tap in, trying to figure it out, trying to get right spiritually, trying to get right mentally, lose that brain fog, you know what I'm saying? Get rid of that nasty gut, tighten it up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you trying to do, if you just trying to be positive or you trying to be consistent, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Talk to me. I talk back. Realness Reels on Instagram. You heard? But I'm not gonna make y'all wait too much longer. We about to get into it. We about to see what Hassan Campbell been stirring the internet up crazy, and he's now in the battle rap sector going crazy. So we're gonna see what the hell this man talking about. We're gonna see what he's talking about.
Geechi Gotti. Free Geechi Gotti. I see the chat.
Shout out to my brother Geechi Gotti. We're gonna get into that till later. We're gonna get in that in a little later of the stream right now. You know what I'm saying? Today, he's good. My brother is good. I spoke. You know, everything come through my phone. And yo, listen, chat. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, don't believe everything you see and you read on social networks and the social medias. Everybody's innocent to proven guilty, all right? We just gonna start off like that.
And all y'all just posting these clips and helping these trying to do that. Just tripping. Y'all need to chill out.
What's that, Rock? What's that, Rock?
You know, like you said, everybody's innocent till proven guilty. These
A fact.
doing a lot of helping the cop work out here online.
Who doing that though? Like what you seen out there? Because we don't with that type of shit.
I mean, I don't really know people personally. I'm just seeing clips resurface of old shit, and it's just not good for what's going on. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people getting into this cop work.
Yo, listen, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell you, all y'all bloggers. Let me tell y'all internet dudes. Don't try the situation for clickbait and views and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a real individual, when you know somebody's freedom is in jeopardy on the line, let's be real people and not try to compromise. That's the word I'm looking for. The compromise situation for.
I don't understand. I really don't understand what he's saying as far as compromising someone's situation. If you're just reporting on the news and having an opinion on it, I don't really think that's cop shit. That's not really cop shit if it's already public knowledge. I understand what Smack is probably trying to, what he's trying to say. But hey, when the shit becomes public record and the shit is on the news everywhere, it's no difference from someone on social media talking about it and the news person, they already put that shit out there. So it is what it is. It really is not going to affect nothing unless they know some insider information and they really out here snitching. That's what snitching would be. If they know some insider information and they going out there and they saying that shit live. I don't think nobody's doing that. I really don't. I think people are just saying their opinions. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what the internet is here for. That's actually what Smack is about to do itself right now. So I don't know where he's going with that.
Just likes and views and just, follows and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit is deeper than that. Like, you know what I mean? We outside for real. Everybody is outside doing what they got to do to survive. And, I'm not saying that he is or we are, but like at the end of the day, we're going to respect life. You understand what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep it all the way authentic, and we're gonna keep it all the way 100. You smell me? So let's
correlation between being outside and respecting life and not talking about somebody that went to prison or is in the middle of litigation or whatever, however it goes, whatever it goes. I'm not really up to what's going on with the situation and all that. And I don't wish no bad or no harm on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that did do some shit and they got to handle their situation behind that, that's really just how it go. You got to handle your situation behind that. But as far as people talking, I'm sure Geechi Gotti done spoke on situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's not snitching, bro. That's not snitching. I think this whole snitching thing, it's got really weird because there is real snitches on the internet. I ain't gonna hold you. There's definitely people snitching on the internet. There's definitely people saying details that they should not be saying. But when you got a case and it's all said on the internet and on news and all of that, and it's been released, again, that's not snitching if you're just discussing it, because that's what people do. People are gonna discuss shit. Whenever things happen, people discuss it. Whenever people get arrested, people discuss it. Were people snitching when they were talking about Diddy? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
You know what I mean? Let's move accordingly, please. Please. You know what I'm saying? But we might as well get into it now. Shout out to Geechi Gotti, you know what I'm saying? He in good spirits, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Geechi Gotti though. Free Geechi Gotti, man. I definitely rocked with his music. I rocked with his music and I rocked with him battle rapping. Not a lot of people probably even listen to any of his music like that. Not like that. I'm not saying nobody didn't know him, but he was more known for the battle rap situation. And I rocked with his battle rap, all that. I actually defended Geechi Gotti. I live in LA now. I'm from New York originally. I was defending Geechi Gotti in Inglewood. I was out here in Inglewood, California, and niggas was like, yo, Geechi, nah, he ain't nice. He ain't nice. And I think I want to say, I think he might have been battling Kayshawn or somebody like that. I don't know. It was a minute ago. My memory's not the best on that because I don't really watch battle rap crazy heavy the way I used to. But yeah, they was just not trying to give him his props. And I was like, nah, Geechi Gotti is crazy. Y'all tripping. Y'all smoking. This nigga really can rap. I don't know what if it's like because y'all from a different city, y'all not fucking with it. But nah, Geechi Gotti crazy. He give it up.
Opportunity to speak to him. You know, he just want to let everybody know that he's good, and you know what I'm saying, this is just a little, you know what I'm saying, hiccup in the journey and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, he's definitely like, you know what I'm saying, you know, looking
yo,
forward
Smack,
to, like, you
yo,
know what I'm saying.
I need you to motherfucking take a class on speech. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, man, been talking like this for the longest time. Dog, get it together, bro. I know you could do it. I know you got the resources. We love you. I bet you don't even speak like that for real. Like, I bet you don't even speak like that for real. You just doing that shit because it's cool, man, or it became a habit. Because I'm like, this nigga get too much bread. He get way too much bread, been way too many rooms. I know you could speak a little more proper than that, man. Get your thoughts together, dog.
Getting this situation resolved sooner rather than later. And you know, we gonna support him. We gonna support him 100%. And we are going to, like, you know what I'm saying, make sure we do everything in our powers to make sure he get back to where he need to be. And that's right here with us outside, putting on for, you know what I'm saying, the battle rap culture, and you know what I mean, doing what we all love him to do. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Right. Fact. That's a fact.
You feel me? Or we gonna probably do something. We to probably like put something together for him in the near future. Like, you know what I mean, doing a charity event just to help out with, like, you know what I'm saying, some of the costs associated with helping him get out of the situation. So, you know what I mean, stay tuned for developments and details on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm working close with his family, Beasley, and some other major, like, you know what I'm saying, people in our family tree to try to, like, you know, situation or, you know, resolve this situation. And
Yo, I'm gonna slow it down right there. That's amazing. That's beautiful that you're helping the brother out. I think what we really need to do to help each other out is really make people hold them accountable. Feel me? Hold them accountable for their actions and really challenge that situation outside of you doing the financial thing and all of that. I hope that you really challenging it and asking, bro, what was you thinking? And what are you gonna do different next time? You know what I'm saying? So we could get this money because we have an established business and you can make this money over here. You don't need to go and do that. If you needed to do that, you should have hollered at me. You should have called my phone immediately. There should have never been a reason that you going all the way from California to Ohio to go do some bozo shit when I can get you this bread. You feel me? That's what I think the conversation needs to be, a little bit about accountability. If we can get this man out. I mean, of course, the first thing we got to worry about is getting him out so he can get back to doing what he does and working. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think that all of that has to go together. Like, yeah, let's worry about getting the man out of prison and all of that. And let's get him out of this situation that's terrible. But what's going to change? What are we going to do differently? Do we even care about that? We should care about that. People should not just be a check. You know what I'm saying?
try to get him back to where he need to be, and that's outside with us. You heard? Word. So, you know, when the information come out, I need everybody to support it. And you know, we do for hours. We got to show that we got power in this battle culture. Like when something happened to one of us, we all gonna come together and make sure that everybody is alright, so we could show that, like, you know, we our own movement, we our own society, we have our own politics. Nobody else is doing shit for us. Everybody be checking in and watching the content and the thought of our, you know what I mean, family produce, and we appreciate all our MCs for the talent that they deliver us, and we got to make sure that we protect our talent pool no matter what the is going on. You understand what I'm saying, chat?
But then you got these, like, you know, like it's bloggers, for instance, like you got the academics, the Hassan Campbell, they claim they, you know, they made millions on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? And then they do shit like, yeah, these battle rappers should be making, they say what we should be making, but y'all ain't never stepped in this culture to, you know what I mean, get up with Smack and really help out. Y'all ain't ever did that.
Yeah, that they did.
I know for sure them ain't never reach out.
Yeah.
I just don't respect the it's like they only doing.
Do they gotta reach out to you? Do they gotta reach out to Smack, or should you reach out to them if they're saying that they could help you? I think a different way. Maybe I think backwards, but I'm like, yo, if an opportunity presents itself, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach. I'm not waiting for nothing. I don't know. This is the generation that we live in. Everybody thinks somebody is supposed to do something for you. When you the battle rapper, right? If you the battle rapper and you see somebody saying, I want to do some shit for you, go inquire about that shit. Go get to that money. Go get to that bag. Why are you waiting for that bag to come to you? Should not be waiting for that bag to come to you. I don't know. That's just how I think. That's my hustle mentality, is if I see something and I hear something, I hear an opening, I'm going that way. I'm going to the door. I'm not waiting for the door to come to me, because I know I got the ability to make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? If I have that conversation, it's going to go the way I want it to go. Whatever the way is I want it to go. You feel me? So I think that's the wrong way to think, Tay Rock. That's the wrong way to think. If the man is saying, hey, I think I could figure something out to help you, why are you waiting for him to come over to Smack, who's another man, or to come to you personally? I think that's the backwards way to think. That's like, you know what I mean, when I be putting events together and I'm putting it together with somebody and they're waiting for me to do X, Y, and Z for the event that is also theirs that we share. Why are you waiting for me? Why are you waiting for me to do all the work so that you can profit off the shit? Nah. If we working together, we working together. We going, know what I mean, talk about it and figure things out. I think that's the best thing to do. We got to talk and figure things out, man. We got to stop sitting here with the entitled. Everybody entitled out here, man. Everybody is so entitled. And that's the biggest problem I'm seeing. The entitlement is on 1,000. Everybody's working. Everybody's doing some shit, man. You know what I mean? It's not just you. You're not the only person working.
When this shit was something bad happen, like when get locked up.
They just clickbaiting, like, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, and they not doing their due diligence to seeing like what's really going on inside of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's fake shit at the end of the day. Because if you speaking on another business, and you know what I'm saying, and especially if you got influence and power, and you're not really, like, you know what I mean, really going through the right channels to like really try to like help or benefit the situation. It's just like you just utilizing the shit for, like, you know what I'm saying, a conversation or a current event and keeping it moving. Now, we don't respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you really about, you know what I'm saying, the street shit, and you really know what the is going on with on the grind and been getting it out the mud for years, and you supposed to salute that, like, yo, how can I utilize my platform to help what the is going on? If you ain't really on that time, don't speak on us, man. You know, don't speak on us, because you don't know what the is going on. You know what I'm saying? And you just talking, looking stupid at the end of the day. Don't speak on our accord for anything, respectfully. And I'm not No, I'm just saying respectfully. Like, we respect what y'all do. We ain't never shoot shots at none of y'all. Like, you feel me? And at the end of the day, we've been outside before all of y'all. Like, you know what I mean? And we respect and we support y'all. Like, if y'all ain't giving us support, then don't this.
Yo, I gotta cut it right there, man. Yo, Smack, you can't speak like you know every single person or every person's situation. You can't speak like that. That doesn't work, bro. Because you have no idea, no clue what somebody else was doing. And you discrediting them by saying stuff like that. That's why people is probably mad at you. That's probably why people call you a gatekeeper, because you talking as if you own this whole situation and nobody can come over to your block. Yeah, I understand you created something. I understand that you got a whole business structure, that you commercialized battle rap. We give that to you. You know what I'm saying? You took it from Smack DVD when you were selling DVDs and you turned it into something bigger. But there was other people that was doing battle rap before you actually started doing battle rap. Let's be honest. And maybe a lot of people might not know because they're not from that era, but I remember Fight Club was huge. You know what I'm saying? There was other avenues. There was other small battle situations that never was able to monopolize. I don't know if that's the right word. They wasn't able to bring it to a big profit to keep the whole situation going. So yeah, we gonna say yes, you brought it to a commercial level and a standard and you stamped it, and that's dope. But that doesn't mean that other people can't do something or talk about something just because they not you. That's crazy to even have that idea. Like, who the hell you think you is? You know what I'm saying? Niggas can have opinions, bro. Niggas can say whatever they want to. At the end of the day, like, that sound like a threat. You feel me? Like saying that niggas, because they ain't do this and ain't do that, they shouldn't be able to say nothing. That's stupid. That's a backwards way of thinking. And I think we got to stop with that type of energy, man. Everybody's just so like, this is my shit, yo. You can't touch this. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Watch your mouth. Da 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 da. Like, I think that's the energy in the black community that keeps us from going to the next level. It's just so much niggas beefing and so many people like worrying about their territory and they block. They really on some like gang banging mentality. That's how I look at it. It's gang banging mentality. It's really deeper than that. It's really real deeper than that. You know what I mean? I would go to a whole nother metaphor, but niggas ain't ready for that.
Just let us do what we've been doing. Y'all haven't been commenting. Y'all haven't been speaking on us. Keep it that way when real shit is going on. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And that's just basically what it is. You know what I mean? But we gonna make sure that we alright though. And we gonna get through any trials and tribulations that we gotta go through, because you know what I mean? We stand on our business and we stand tall with.
Fuck with that though. You know what I mean? I'll definitely fuck with that. You gotta stand tall. You gotta do your thing. Y'all gotta stay together as a community. But if somebody's trying to shine the light on you, if somebody's trying to help out, don't just push them away. You feel me? Like, that's not the way to go about it. I think if niggas got platforms and niggas is, you know, doing their numbers, I think you should let them help, bro. I think you should go and have a conversation instead of going back and forth publicly. That shit looks kind of crazy for both of y'all. For both of y'all. We know Hassan gonna do that. You know, Hassan gonna do that because that's what he does. That's what his business is. You know what I mean? So yeah, he might be trolling a little bit. He definitely might be trolling a little bit. But what if he's actually honest and he does want to help y'all out? Because I see that he does help out underground talent. I would say that I see him helping out underground talent, and I think that he really cares about people, man. I don't know dude personally, but it seems like he cares about people. So maybe I should have that conversation. But let's see what Hassan got to say back to Smack and Tay-Rock.
Rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes. Super violate that like button.
Matter of fact, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all same thing he just said. hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We got to get this. We lit. We getting this shit up this year. I told y'all, if y'all was watching since the beginning, it's my 6th day of my water fast. My energy's up. I dropped 20 pounds. I'm wearing the skinny jeans now. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. Energy is on 1,000. Birthday's next month. Your boy's married. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of things stewing up right now. So make sure y'all keep following. Make sure y'all get this content out to everybody else as well.
It won't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Smack and Tay-Rock got something to say about me talking about, right? I'm not even gonna play no clips. I'm gonna let y'all go over to their platform and see what they had to say. But I'm gonna say this. Smack, you can't tell me that I can't speak on battle rap because I ain't support y'all. Nah, nigga, I've been supporting you from day one. I've been putting money in your pocket from day one, buying all your Smack DVDs, buying all your battles from day one. I was there, my nigga. Every battle that you did, even the ones, see, I might not have never came out to a battle rap event, but I can remember me and Legally sitting up in the room, getting drunk, watching y'all pay-per-view battles that we all ordered. So I put plenty of money in the years, right? Even the Lion's Den. When the first time I seen Tay-Rock and Goods, I've been supporting day one because I'm from Bronx River Projects, the home of hip hop, the first family of hip hop. So let's put that right there. For two, Smack, you've been in the streets for a long time, shooting films. I've been in the streets a long time, shooting Lawsons, Berettas, and I've been in the streets.
Yo, not this nigga X battle rapping Smack. This shit is funny, dog. I want to see if Smack responds to this. He said, "You been in the street with the camera. I've been in this street." Like, that sound like a battle rap. Like, that whole setup was funny.
Since before the Pistol Pete days and the BO days, my nigga, you better ask about me. Don't get fresh out the mouth, my nigga.
Yo.
We both respected in different ways. Now, when it comes to Geechi Gotti being all over the news, when something hits the news, we didn't go into his house and get into his business. We seen what he did all over the news. And our children saw what he did all over the news. The same children that loves Geechi Gotti. We love Geechi Gotti for his talent, not his stupidity. So as a parent, as somebody that's the voice of these YouTube streets, it is my job to tell the youth not to go out like Willie Lump Lump, aka Geechi Gotti. The 37-year-old that decided that he was going to break into a pharmacy and steal some senior citizens' pain medicine so that they can't take care of their gout. Or the dudes that just got out of surgery from getting shot up, they can't get their Oxycontins because they got bullet holes in them and they in pain and they really need that medicine. No, he wants to steal.
Let me say this though, man. We really need to get away from that pharmaceutical industry, man. We really do. That shit is tearing us up all throughout America. Black people, every other culture of people as well. We need to get back to the shit that really heals you. And y'all know what that is. I ain't even gonna go deep into that, but like I said, I'm on my 6th day of my fast. We need to get back to natural medicine, shit that heals you, not shit that just keeps you going. So I don't really care about what he's saying with the medicine. That sounds stupid.
From the sick to sell to the junkies. And nah, that ain't cool.
Matter of fact, that right there, that statement right there tells you that makes no sense. If we taking medicine from the sick and selling it to the junkies, what's the difference? What's the difference between the people that's taking it? Why is the sick not considered the junkies too? They got to be considered the junkies as well if they taking the same shit that we're saying that niggas is addicts. You feel me? Because all of these drugs is terrible. They are fucking terrible. And they killing us. And they just keep us alive long enough to be in this system to just fucking give our money over and all of our power and all of our energy and wow the fuck out. So Hassan, I don't agree with that, man. I don't agree with that at all. Them drugs, them pharmaceuticals is terrible, man. That's not healing. Shout out to my man, Dr. Sebi. Wish he was still here with us, but we got others just like him. And I know a couple. So y'all got to stop with that, man. Y'all got to stop taking that nonsense. Go get your sea moss. Go get your burdock. Go get your bladderwrack. Go get your turmeric. Man, the list goes on. Get your ginger root. You feel me? Stop taking that bullshit. That shit ain't doing nothing for you. Stop eating that bullshit. But we going to get back to it.
What, I got to sue surf and put that in subtitles or something? You're man, because you putting niggas under slave contracts and nobody wants to go over to you urltv.tv, which I did. I just didn't know how to work the app. I paid for it, but I didn't know how to maneuver through it, so I never went back, but I paid for it, my nigga.
Yo, you telling your age, man. You know how to fucking use the app? Why don't you ask one of your children or something? That's funny.
We was used to watching you on YouTube. You sign all these niggas to these slave deals, and they not making enough money or they not managing their money right. That's between y'all. But when we got to sit up there and explain to our children that a 37-year-old man does not get in the car with 4 or 5 other goons and make stupid decisions. And that's the problem in the African-American community. Because you got dumb niggas that do dumb things, and then you got people that sit up there and pat them on the back. Now, my baby deserves to be punished for his...
Now that I was about to say, I agree with him as far as like, you know, people in the black community doing silly things for, you know, for payoff, especially when you got it. You know, it's different. I'm going to look at it this way. When you got the access to so much and you fuck it up, we can't really sit there and be like, you know, like it's totally different when you from the struggle, you from the bottom, you ain't got nothing. And you out there robbing to, you know, pay rent. You out there robbing to feed your family and all that. I'm not saying that's better, but I can kind of empathize with that. I know there's other ways to do things and routes to go, but you know, when you feel like there's nothing else you can do, that's totally different. Now, when you got a situation where you a big household name and you getting all this money, son, you should be able to do something outside of that. You ain't got to resort to that. You shouldn't have to resort to that. And I think that's what that's what Hassan Campbell is trying to say. He's trying to say, you know, we gotta hold niggas accountable. And I said the same thing. We gotta hold niggas accountable. We gotta hold ourselves accountable, because it's not even about holding other people accountable. It starts within. It starts within us. Every single one of us. That's the only thing that matters, because niggas is gonna do whatever niggas do. At the end of the day, it's about you holding yourself accountable. And once you have that awareness, you can understand, hey, I could do something different. There's other options for me. I just was talking today on Instagram about limitations. Limitations, they come from views from other people, from perceptions of other people that you start saying to yourself. It's from your auntie, could be from your father, your mother, your sister, your niece, the police officer, the school teacher, the librarian, whoever, wherever, however, we start to adapt the thoughts that other people have. We adapt the thoughts that other people have. We adapt the perception that other people got. And then we make these limits for ourselves in our mind. So instead of our friend telling us, instead of your next door neighbor telling you, like, yo, you can't do that. That new business you about to put together, that shit gonna flop, bro. You start telling yourself that shit like, nah, why even try to start this dream? I can't do it. Or you start it and then you won't finish. You won't continue, be consistent with it because you like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to make that shit happen. Because you're literally telling yourself in your subconscious from all of the times you done heard no, 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 you done lost the energy. You lost the energy. You got self-doubt. And then you end up just saying no. It's a limitation. It's a limitation. And only you can change that shit. Nobody else can change that for you. Only you can look at you in the motherfucking mirror and be like, you know what? I changed. And not for the better. I changed and I'm not doing what I need to be doing. What do I need to be doing? These are the things I need to start. I need to start small. And now I need to fucking make goals and I need to write shit down. You know what I mean? If you don't get serious about life, ain't nobody coming to save you, man. Of course, I believe in Jesus Christ, the Lord, but he's not coming to save you right now. He's not coming to save you right now. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can do is save yourself to even be with Jesus. It says that in the Bible. You need to save yourself. You need to pray. You need to get discernment. You need to get aligned with the spirit. You know what I mean? But let's get back to it. I ain't gonna go too crazy today.
Stupidity. See, in the hood where we come from, we still say free Geechi Gotti because we understand in poverty and pain make you do some stupid stuff. But when you got niggas that got paid the amount of money that Geechi got paid from you, Smack, and he going out and doing what he did, he deserves everything that the judge gives him. On top of the fact that, yeah, when niggas went out and found clips of him that he put on the internet bragging about his crimes, and our children is looking at these same videos, you talk about niggas is helping the cop. No, he helped the cops. He wanted that out there. And when he was filming on camera, posing for the camera as he snitched on himself. What is you niggas talking about? What are you?
Yeah, it's crazy because I know a lot of people don't like Hassan Campbell. They might not like his background. They don't like things that he did. And I know he says he has some crazy takes as well. But he be spitting some facts sometimes. I can't even lie to you. I can't disagree with some of the shit he says. I wouldn't say it that way. I don't feel the way he feels all the way. Pause. But yeah, I see why y'all be hating Hassan Campbell, because it's like, damn, I gotta get this message through this nigga. And some of y'all like, yo, this nigga's a goof. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand. I fully understand. But nah, he said some real important facts right there that Geechi Gotti really had the option, man, to make money. Or did he? Or did he? No, did he? Did he have an option to make money with Smack? Or was Smack holding him back? We don't know. We'll never know, I guess. We'll never know what really goes on in that industry, especially you let Smack tell it. Don't talk about the industry if he's not involved. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work, man. I think battle rap would be a lot further if people weren't so like limited and they're like, yo, I can't work with these people. These people are stepping on my shit. Y'all got to open up the doors, man. Open up the doors. The white people is opening up the doors. The white people is working with each other. The white people is like, nigga, I don't care where y'all from. We all gonna get this fucking bread together. Like, and they not so limited. It's just a very limited way of doing business when you're like, I created this shit and nobody can come in and do nothing now. There would be no fucking McDonald's and Burger King if that was true. You know what I'm saying? Competition is good. Competition is great for business. Maybe y'all just don't know that. Maybe y'all need to go study that. But competition actually makes business go up. Because it's like, now people have a little bit of options. We can make shit flourish a little bit more. We can play with the numbers at times. We can offer shit that they don't offer. I just don't understand why people get nervous when it comes to business or people talking about their business. That's just not the right energy. That's a scary energy. The energy is not right. You got to get your energy right. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you've been doing something for a long time, you should be amazing at it to the point where you don't even care about nobody competing with you.
Talking about. I will keep it all the way respectful until you niggas get disrespectful. Smack, you been in the streets a long time, but you ain't a street nigga, my nigga. Stay in your place. Stay in your place and understand when you playing with fire, my nigga. I don't want to be disrespectful because I love the art and I've been supporting it since day one. But don't tell me that one of your workers can sit up there and make the news for disgracing the image of black people. What's the difference between him and them kids out there looting in Bay Plaza? Did they get the idea from him? Inquiring minds want to know. You can't tell the adults that's raising the children not to speak about the niggas that's misleading the children. What, I gotta put that in subtitles or something or something or something? You cannot tell the adults that's raising the children in the community not to speak on grown men that's creeping upon 40. 40 is almost half 100. You have a decade, nigga. 37 years old, creeping up on 40.
Yo, your mail's here. Wait, why does it say?
Damn, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Things gotta change. Things definitely gotta change. We gotta have different things that we are interested in, even listening and entertaining ourselves with. That's how I really feel like, you know what I mean? I dropped off the battle rap because of that. That shit was just way too negative for me at times. You know what I mean? Before I felt like, nah, it probably was always negative. I ain't gonna hold you. It was probably always negative from the start. But you know, the younger you are, the more apt you can listen to that shit, and it's easier to digest. As you get older and you've been through shit and you really been in the streets and you really did shit, you know, and you don't want to do shit and you don't want to live that type of life no more. Or even if you is living that type of life and you older, you probably just don't have the same kind of, what's the word? You just can't digest it as easy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for me, I just got away from battle rap because it just got so negative. The frequencies were so negative to me. I would fall asleep while I was listening to the shit. And nobody should fall asleep listening to all those negative ass messages, because then that shit gets stuck in your subconscious. You know what I mean? We just got to be able to escape the shit. I feel like we're so heavy and embedded in the negativity daily. Maybe we need some more positive battle rappers like Lux. You know what I mean? One of my homies said that probably like 10 years ago. And I was like, nigga, what are you talking about? You smoking crack. What you talking about, man? We don't need no more positive niggas like Lux. Because I was really in that shit and I still was living that type of way. I was deep in my rap career, you know what I mean, at the peak with that. So I couldn't, even if I was doing positive things, I wanted to hear the negative shit that made me feel cool. Like it made me feel good because that's what I was comfortable with. I'm comfortable with that energy. Like I know that energy. We moving away from that right now. If y'all haven't noticed, we getting the culture is getting away from that. The culture is literally dropping off with that to the point where you got dudes like 21 Savage saying F the streets. He's saying F the streets because he know people don't care about that shit no more. Then you got all these kids right now. They actually okay with snitching. They was okay with 6ix9ine being a snitch. You know why? Because they're like, I don't live that life. I don't got to see nothing like that. So you got so many fans and followers now that's not in the streets. So rap, we need to change this. It needs to shift. It needs to be a shift right now. Because if we don't shift it, it's going to literally go all the way into somebody else's hands from another race. It's going to 100% not be in our hands no more. So what we willing to do? We're going to watch the shit. It's been disappearing since it started. Since we started the music thing, Russell Simmons, you know what I mean? And all the big names. Y'all already know the big names. We sold out. We sold out from the jump. I think we had what hip hop might have lasted in our hands for maybe like, was it even 10 years? I don't know. I got to do the history on that. But yeah, the white people, then the Jews, I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can say that. Let me chill.
So is it safe to say, Smack, is it safe to say, Tay-Rock, that we should tell our children now not to watch Smack URL TV.tv because us older niggas don't watch battle rap no more? We still
That's
love
crazy.
it, but we ain't got the time
That's
for it.
crazy.
We're too busy trying to take care of our responsibilities. We still love it.
That nigga's crazy. That is crazy. But you know, that's real. You know it's real when we saying the same shit.
But we don't be having the time to sit down and watch battles no more. A lot of these new battle rappers, I don't even know them no more. And I still love the sport, and I still love you, Smack, still love you, Tay-Rock, but don't tell niggas that we can't talk about y'all piss and shit when you put it all over the internet for our kids to watch, because it's our kids watching. Because the next steps is, if you can't control them raggedy niggas that you got rapping, then that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to use my influence to tell the kids that they're bums. And only dirty niggas do dirty moves where they steal medicine from the sick to give the junkies. That's my take on this situation.
We disagree right there, though. You know, with the medicine, we gonna stop it right there. We gonna do a deep dive one of these days, though. I'm gonna get y'all right, get y'all mind right, get y'all spirit right, get y'all health right, get y'all diet right. You know what I mean? Get it all lined up, get aligned. You feel me? It's that time. Everybody gotta put out these right messages right now. If you on that, if you living like that, that's what you gotta do. That's what I'm called to do. I can't just sit back and just watch it no more. I used to just sit back and just watch it and be quiet. I got so much to say. I got so much to do. And I just be watching sometimes because I'm like, niggas don't want to hear this. Niggas don't want to hear the bars. Niggas don't want to hear nothing conscious. And it's still a fact. Some niggas don't want to hear it, but some niggas want to hear it. So I'm going to give it to the people that want to hear it. We're going to talk about it. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I mean? We doing big things this year, 2026. It's brand new energy. 2025 was a rough one, but we still here. We still living. We got more to do. So we out of here. It's Young, the one who do it. Numbers don't lie. That's the movement. Numbers don't lie. Network. We out.